confidence. And looking the winners for 1981 as we go for a short pass that time and a mark to Mackay. Players that have been out of the picture are now starting to come into it too. That makes it a little bit upsetting from the Collingwood point of view.
I think that's the thing about the Carlton side. They can be down for a long while, but they've got that talent.
There's the kick by Mackay. It's a beautiful kick, and that one would seal the doom for Collingwood, I would say. So Collingwood really in trouble now. That's 2 goals to Mackay. Carlton 12-18-90 to Collingwood 10-12-72.
3 goals the difference. Can they come back, Bob?
Well, watching those Carlton players there run around with excitement and patting each other on the back.
I know what you're going to say.
You would remember an Essendon game,
yes,
Peter.
I would indeed. That was a thriller. Will it happen again today?
Surely not.
3 goals the difference at the 21-minute mark of the final quarter.
There she goes. Fitzpatrick this time more got it out towards Rene King. McConville's there. Knocks the ball over to Mail. And in comes Dacos. Hand pass coming out. We see it go down towards Collingwood's forward pocket position. Knocked along by Perrick, but he won't give in as it comes out now to Buckley. He goes down. He's showing plenty of tenacity there as the ball is in Collingwood's forward pocket position. About 40 metres out from the goal, and they're trailing by 12 points at the moment. And this grand final is gradually slipping away from the Magpies. 18 points. 18 points, I should say. Knocked out that time by Atkin, and the ball is out of bounds about 30 metres around from the Collingwood goal. I know both sides are tired, but I think the Magpies look more tired than Carlton. 21 just on 22 minutes gone. The ball back into play again. Comes back to Stewart. He's in a bit of trouble. Look at all those Carlton defenders there as they take the ball away again.
Mazusto setting himself for the mark, but Toomey has stuck to him like a leech right throughout the afternoon, and it gets punched clear over the boundary line for a throw-in, which will take place on centre wing. 22 minutes have gone. 22 and a quarter minutes to be precise in the final quarter. I don't think there'll be that much time on. Probably get it around about 28 and a half, 29 minutes. Fitzpatrick and Moore. Taylor. A high kick getting underneath it as Buckley. Kink late on the scene, tries to spoil, effectively taken out by McConville. Wells breaking clear from the centre wing with a torpedo punt kick. High towards half forward in the road as Ray Burns built an easy mark, which he should have taken. A former Carlton player. Breaking clear, Mazusto, Mr. Magic, snaps it goal, off target, one behind. But that could be a very useful behind because it makes the difference, 19 points. So Collingwood have to kick 3 goals, 1 to tie it up. 91-72 is the scoreboard. David Parkin, I would reckon, would be happy. Likewise, his chairman of selectors, Wes Lofts.
You're never happy until that siren goes when you're a coach, Peter.
I realise that, but if you had a choice to be in Collingwood to a Carlton's position, you would certainly take Carlton.
No doubt.
And there is the Magpies Brains Trust. On the left, Ron Richards. On the right, Tommy Hafey. He would be a very disappointed man if the Magpies were to lose this afternoon. McClure in the middle, couldn't take it. Buckley backs up well from the rear of the pack. Beautiful, long torpedo punt kick in towards the forward pocket. And it bounces just over the line for a throw-in adjacent to the point post. Still 19 points the difference. 23 and 3/4 minutes gone. Final term. 5 metres from the behind post. The throw-in will take place. Mackay and Moore. Mazusto over the top. McCormack put his head down, but somebody else might get the free kick first. Peter Moore. It will go to him and turn over to Dacos from the back pocket. Dacos' kick around the flank. And it's snapped up out there by Ricky Barwell. Barwell from the right half-back flank. Collingwood supporters saying, get on with it quickly. That he has to do. McConville goes to spoil from Kink, and that's effective because it's over the line for a throw-in once you get on centre wing. Well, Carlton will just be happy to maintain possession of the ball if they can for the next few minutes of the match to take out the flag for season 1981. Stewart and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick wins it to Hunter. Useful twist in the pack. His kick is high. Moore doesn't have it bounce too well for him. Ashford and Mazusto. And even Mr. Magic can't control it. It's over the line for once again a throw-in.
Just on the 25-minute mark of the last quarter and time running out for the Magpies. 19 points the difference in favour of Carlton. Ball back into play again. Fitzpatrick played a great game against Moore. They both missed that one. Kicked off the ground by Toomey. Back out there towards the wing position. Pushed out by Buckley out there towards Wells. They're all coming to light now for Carlton. Appealing for a free kick, but the umpire not having a bar of that. Into the time-on period by about 5 seconds. And the Magpies trailing by 19 points. And I would say that they'd have to perform a miracle to win this one. Johnson's kick is a high one. And as Bob said before, Carlton keeping possession of the ball. And, of course, they go back into attack again as the ball goes down there towards with their half-forward line about 45 metres around from their goal. Waiting there for the ball to come back into play. It's Mackay and Moore going for the knockout. Actually, Moore got that out. Hurried kick by Taylor. Out there and a mark there to Stewart out there on the centre wing position. They better hurry up, Collingwood, because there's not much time to go. Off the top of the pack. But plenty of Carlton players. We see McConville in front of Kink, picked up by Harms on the boundary line, having a bit of a struggle there as he slips along the ground, and the umpire said it's out of bounds, and there'll be a throw-in from Collingwood's half-forward line.
We spoke about underrated players, Lou. McConville's done a fine job for Carlton.
My word, he has. Well, a couple of Collingwood stars have been unsighted since about half-time. Umpires found a free kick. It'll go to one of the stars of the match, and he's been a great player during the final series. That's Mike Fitzpatrick, a real captain's game today. And Bruce Dool has played great too. They've had many great players. We see Glasgow shoot the ball up there towards the half-forward line. Punched out by Moore. And there's McClure coming in. A long hand pass over to Buckley. Buckley's on the edge of the square. They're doing as they like at the moment. Carlton, as the ball goes up there towards their full forward zone. Cooper drops the mark. Ball knocked out that time by Mackay. They go down. Aspin grabs the Collingwood player as he goes to the ground. And the umpire's going to ball it up. That was McCormick.
Ball up about 25 metres out from the Carlton goal. Nearly 27 minutes gone in the final quarter. I don't think it'll be a long one. I would say we've got 2 minutes left to play. Moore. Oh, getting tripped up was Irwin. Should get a free kick for that, which he does. At centre half back.
I think it's going to matter, Pete.
I don't think so, Lou. Irwin. Looks for Stewart. Too long for him. Mark taken by Malin.
Well, it looks as though we've got another year to wait if you're a Collingwood supporter, Peter.
At least. Phil Malin is at left half-back flank. He's going the short pass to Bazasto, and Bazasto takes the mark in front of Toomey, one of the few occasions today that he has got clear of David Toomey, who has done a fine job on the West Australian star.
When they smell victory, the players that have been unsighted all day start to come to light too.
Yes, you're right there. Fitzpatrick again, high towards the half-forward flank, or the forward pocket actually. Moore couldn't take that mark. It goes to Peter McCormack eventually from the back pocket. Toomey in front, knocked away. In comes Lovell to Tony Shaw. He's on centre wing. Underneath it is Harms, and Wayne Harms to take the easiest of marks from Ross Broad. Well, that was simple stuff, that. Harms will try a short pass to Bazasto again. As I said, they will be quite content to just hold possession of the ball. Is that out of bounds, or is it a mark? It's a mark to Johnston. Johnson on the centre wing position. It's just about siren time. Davis. Davis is at centre half back now. Time running out for Collingwood, getting underneath at McConville, and takes the easiest of marks. Good mark to McConville, and must echo those sentiments just a few moments ago. Has played a great game.
Well, 19 points the difference, and I would say no doubt the Carlton side have the 1981 Grand Final really bottled up now as it goes up there towards Mackay and Moore. Finally, Tony Shaw gets a hand pass over there to Taylor. Taylor still trying. Back there towards Williams. Off the top of the pack is Wayne Harms. He's clear at centre field. A long kick up there towards the full forward position. A long kick going for the boundary line. There'll be a throw-in from the forward pocket position.
Isn't that the value of a long kick, Lou? It's going to take Collingwood 3 kicks at least to get it back where Harms started.
Plus the fact that time is running out now for the Magpies. We're on the 29-minute mark. A little bit over by 6 seconds as the ball comes back into play again. Down goes Moore. It hasn't been his best day today. A snap for shot for goal by Buckley, and it's through for 1 point. So it's 20 points the difference now. Carlton 12-20-92 to Collingwood 10-12-72.
And Collingwood this quarter have only scored 2 points.
And they haven't scored since the 5-minute mark, Pete.
David Parkin on the boundary there. He knows his side's going to win the premiership, and he's out there to enjoy the celebrations when the final siren goes. It must be getting pretty close. Stewart couldn't pick it up. It's finally knocked out by Bazasto out there towards McClure. He'll tap it on, but there's no one there for Carlton. It doesn't matter because the Magpies have lost this match for sure. Well, there's the siren, and Carlton have won the 1981 Grand Final. The final scores, 12 goals, 20-92 Carlton to Collingwood 10-12-72.
And a great victory for the Blues, completely in command in the final quarter. And there they are, aren't they happy? 21 points behind during the third quarter. Carlton getting up to win it and restricting the Collingwood scoring in the final term to only 2 points.